Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, a cold, dry, and blustery night, though, on live Pinpoint Doppler 12 radar, tracking a few isolated snow showers, mainly offshore, just clipping the outer Cape right now. You can see that on the right-hand side of your TV set. Other than that, we are clear to partly cloudy and quiet. Temperatures certainly colder than last night in most locations right now. Readings in the mid and upper 20s. Throw in a little bit of a breeze out there. It feels colder. Wind chill now in Providence running at only 10. Temperature at 26. Humidity, though, is fairly low, running at around 45 to 50%. So it's a dry atmosphere. It'll stay cold and dry right on through the overnight hours. In fact, dry skies through at least Friday. As mentioned, for the last several days, an active storm track or jet stream, which means another weather system forming along the East Coast. And once again, it's timed for the weekend. However, unlike the last few storm systems, this one is not just snow. There will be some rain involved as well. In fact, let's get a close-up look here. Jump ahead to the weekend, an area of low pressure, a storm offshore. And usually the rule of thumb, though not all the time, the closer the storm tracks to the coastline, the more mild the air is pulled in. You tend to see a changeover to rain in the southern suburbs, whereas it stays snow mainly to the north. And the further out to sea the storm tracks tends to be a colder scenario where everyone stays as all snow. So where this rain-snow line kind of oscillates up and down will determine the amounts of both types of precipitation. But here's kind of an early call as to how it should play out this weekend. With the most snow in our northern suburbs, mainly north and west of the Providence area, where else but the typical snow belt, Foster, Gloucester, northern Rhode Island. Further south you go, we do expect a change over to sleet and rain, and as a result, it will hold down snow accumulations in our southern suburbs. So again, I'm going to be tracking this pink rain snow line to see where it sets up and how much snow versus rain falls. So check back with us next couple of days. But those blue areas up in northern Rhode Island could see up to 6 inches of snow and not as much on the south shore. Temps now in the mid-20s in most locations. Some heavy snow up in northern New England. This will stay away. We are dry, so for the overnight hours, very cold as temperatures drop down through the lower 20s overnight under clear to partly cloudy skies. Futurecast indicates the quiet weather tonight. Temperature down at 22. Cold tomorrow morning with some sunshine and 27. And by tomorrow afternoon, looking at 34 with a blend of clouds and sunshine. So we are dry and quiet through Friday. Here comes our storm system for Saturday. We're not using the word potential anymore, but rather likely both rain and snow, along with some strong wind as well. And those locations that actually change over to rain probably ending as snow Sunday as colder air comes in and a temperature coming in at about 38 degrees on Sunday afternoon. So again, we didn't call it just a snowstorm, but rather snow/rain. The most snow the further north you go of Providence, not as much the further south you go, and especially near the South Shore.
Alrighty, Tony, we'll keep an eye on it.